Welcome, everyone, to Broken Sky Revelations, a roleplay repeat production using the 7th edition Call of Cthulhu rule set by Chaosium. My name is Ethan. I will be your keeper of arcane lore. And here are our players. We have Greg.
Hey-o.
We have Ryan. We've got Daryl. And we have Dom. When last we left our poor protagonists, they had been submerged in the madness, right? They had had this strange encounter over in the gallery of the New Hope and Fisher Spiritualism Gallery. They hear a scream, they go running out of the gallery, they come to the ballroom of the Cleveland Museum of Art, and they progressively fall into the ballroom, where they find they have been discorporeated. Their body is lying on the ground, their spirits, perhaps, their essence, their souls, some piece of them rising up from their bodies, forming a spectral sort of doppelganger. There was also a situation wherein Angus MacLeod, with all of his Scottish fury, fought against an encroaching darkness and didn't do great. Yeah, but
Did not end very well.
he lives. He lives. So our 4 investigators regrouped in the ballroom. All of the guests had fallen to the ground.
I heard it too.
Asleep, dead, unconscious. What?
You said we're alive. You screwed up.
What?
He never said we were dead.
Well, you said he lives. So
Sure. Okay. I mean, figuratively. You know, what is life? So our investigators regroup in the ballroom. Bodies on the ground. They start trying to figure out what is going on. Yes, the bodies have hit the floor. And they go searching through the bodies, and they find a couple of interesting things. So first off, Mayor Lloyd Marsh, where he had stood before the stage when our investigators left with Lavard, he is now gone. Right, all that remains are his clothes, and as a fortuitous fumble by Father Gabriel helped us to discover, his clothes were saturated in this white powder, right, when the tray of drinks spilled on him. And when Father Gabriel fell into the clothes, they trapped him. They were incredibly heavy. He needed help getting out. He had to sort of wriggle his way out of these clothes because in his current state, he was unable to move them in any way, shape, or form. Likewise, the same has occurred with Credence Hook's clothing. Keziah Hook, who Blue was so interested in, appears to have disappeared entirely, not even her clothes remaining behind. And the napkin that Angus had stored that white powder that he pulled from the server. That napkin appears to have torn a hole in his spectral suit and landed upon the floor, and he's no longer able to pick it up. And that's kind of where we left. Oh, right, I forgot the whole screaming in terror part. As our investigators regrouped, they heard a scream of terror from the northwestern corner of the ballroom. There's a door there that leads deeper into the museum. There's also a door directly to the west that leads into what appears to be a kitchen. So we return to our investigators.
Did it sound female or male or?
You know, when it gets to those higher registers, it's hard to tell. But
I don't know, that sounded like a male to me.
well, sorry, the blood.
Oh, that's right. You are spectrally bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how, but maybe at this point I don't know what all we can do here. I've kind of looked around and not seen much, but perhaps that scream is the way to follow.
But, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll lead the way.
Now, Blue, up until this point, has been playing his coronet, right? And it fended off the darkness. It provides light in this darkened ballroom. Do you continue to play?
Pause for a moment and see if it gets dark.
It does not.
I'll keep the horn ready.
Okay. Equally important question. Angus,
Yes.
do you still have your trombone?
No, I don't have. You've said it doesn't do anything. Fine, I'll carry it around.
I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. I'm just saying.
As a matter of fact,
You blew a note on the trombone.
If I recall, I did put it in my hat. if I remember.
That's right. You put it in your hat. Okay. Perfectly reasonable
Yes,
place to
that's
put
a reasonable place to put
a trombone.
Head of storage.
That's right.
Completely, yes, completely normal.
Exactly. Now, if you had a hatchet up there, that'd be kind of ridiculous.
That would be ridiculous.
But
That's where
and is it in your
hatchets
hat?
go. No, they go in the prison wallet. Now we've determined that for this game, that's
Well, that's where you keep the Sherman tank.
that's where I was, the Abrams, the
Abrams.
Sherman. I mean,
Sherman
Look.
Abrams?
I don't know Sherman very
Hey,
well. So.
you know, I ain't got no history degree. All right. So, you hear the scream, and what do we do?
We walk towards the screen
All right.
with him in front.
So you hide behind Angus, the largest of you, and you just.
Actually, I'm larger than Angus, but that's okay.
Oh, actually, I don't think you are.
So the two of you continue to scream. These two are comparing their largeness.
I'm going towards the
5?
stream.
Okay.
6'4".
Are you moving with haste or with caution?
Well,
Caution.
Okay, so you,
Yeah, I'm not being hasty no more.
Father Gabriel.
That got me like this.
Yeah, maybe you should stop running around like the name is. So
And
whatever.
you didn't, and you're in the same boat, so.
That's because we followed you.
What's Father Gabriel?
The both of you knock it off.
Grab him by the ears.
I'm about to.
Uh,
Scream, let's go.
I'm already moving tonight.
all right.
Sorry.
So you guys approach the door with a cautious air. There is no second screen, but as you reach the door, it sits there closed. There is no light bleeding out from underneath it. Right.
This is a physical door as opposed to a
Did it lead
spectral.
outside?
It does appear to be so.
Would it lead outside?
No, this one leads deeper into the museum to the north. Previously, Angus had seen that the doors to the south, which are the ones that lead out in, would lead back to the city of Cleveland, right? Those are shut.
I saw that you closed a door that wasn't a door. I don't know. It is. Yeah, I got it. I'm right with your father. So let's see. Hey, Blue, could you maybe just play a little tune while I touch this door, not door, door?
I'd play it.
So you whip out the cornet and you say, "This is my opening tune. It opens doors." And
Open sesame. And I go to pull or push or whatever the case may be.
so you reach towards this door. Your hand kind of sinks into it and you grasp something. And as you pull, this sort of spectral door opens up before you. The physical door remains as is. And you cannot see beyond it.
Well, I don't know how. I'm just going to go.
So you're going to walk into the closed door.
I'm going to walk through the physical door? You said I opened up the...
I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing.
I don't like the cut of your jib shot. I opened this ethereal door.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the regular door is still there. I'm not gonna charge into it. I'm just gonna walk to see if
Makes
I go
perfect
through.
sense. Yeah. So you
Because
go
if I already
walk
walked through the door to pull another
face
door...
first through the door.
Sure. Yes, let's go.
You succeed.
Oh,
Yeah, you walk through the door. So
So difficult.
the rest of you would see Angus walk bodily through this door. You can't see where he ends up, right? But Angus, as you walk out the other side, you see wait for it, long hallway stretch out ahead of you. And then there's another door closed directly to your left.
All right, you Podgies, come on.
Follow him.
Same.
And you all walk through the door. All right. You emerge on the other side, and the hallway there.
Quick question. Can I walk back
Back
out
in.
the door?
So you walk forward.
Yeah, walk back.
And then you reverse.
The same.
I believe Paul said it.
And yes, you
2
do
steps forward,
succeed.
2 steps back. Yes.
You succeed, and the rest of you would see that Father Gabriel has the moves.
Finally, it's about time you quit falling around. Sorry.
So as you walk out into the hallway, you see to your left there is a door. Directly ahead of you there is this hallway that stretches out to the north. It is very reminiscent of the hallways to the east. White marble, dim, flickering incandescent bulbs overhead. You see there are works of art lining the halls, like portraits, little podiums with smaller tchotchkes on them, and about 80, 100 feet ahead of you, the hall kind of recedes into darkness, where the light bulbs have cut out.
So not the other darkness. Just
Right, there's no capital D.
Okay, fantastic. Do I see anything note besides?
We're gonna leave it there. You do not.
All right.
Actually,
I'm being very
you'd be spotted.
cautiously observant.
Cautiously observant. Got it.
How'd to get that one out? Sorry. That is a nope. I don't see anything. That is a 7, right? That's a 7.
Yeah,
That's a 7. I don't see anything.
You don't see nothing.
We ain't found. Oh, that's the wrong. Sorry.
Yep.
First door.
The one directly to your left.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm going to try and do as Angus had and reach for the ethereal doorknob.
All right, so you turn, you see this door. Now, this one's a little different. It's got a staff-only sign, or plaque set into the door. But you reach over, you grab the handle, your hand sort of passes through it, but you grasp onto something, and you turn it, and you pull, and this spectral door opens up.
Thomas, grab my belt. I'm just gonna put my head in real quick.
You stick your head in, and
It's like a bad rendition of Ghost, you know?
what you see is a very short hallway,
Okay.
at the far end of which is a set of doors. Directly next to that set of doors at the far end of this short hallway, maybe 20 feet or so, there is a staircase. And then to your left and to your right, there are doors as well. You also hear.
What's going on out there? I can't. Wait, where are we? What's happening?
You hear whispered voices.
What was that scream?
Pull my head back out and
You no longer hear them.
okay. And I tell the group basically everything that I heard.
Oh, so it's not a room full of staff. That's good.
We should go in then. So there's maybe.
I'd go. Let's go. You heard voices. That's
They
the.
may be able to help.
That's the first thing I've heard.
So
That's possibly good news. Let's go.
All right. So you all enter?
Yes.
Okay. So you walk through the staff-only door, rebels that you are, and enter into this hallway.
technically you said
Technically, we both are. I was hired to be,
Kind of like a staff infection. You walk into this hall,
Yeah.
and so there's the door at the end, the stairs. You got a door on either side, and you all would hear these whispers. You can give me listen rolls, everybody.
Successful. Listen.
nothing.
That'd be a success, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Those who succeeded, did you fumble?
28 out
Okay.
of 40.
Those who succeeded, you can tell that these whispers are coming from the left-hand door.
The astute investigator that and the voices sound familiar.
No, they're quiet. They sound like they're just normal people talking. They sound. Give me a psychology roll.
Not mine. That's a 20 out of 60. That's a hard success.
Yeah, so they sound scared, but not panicked.
I have an idea. This would be a good time to fling the door open and scream.
No.
I'm just kidding. Let's go and gently be... Come on, Father. I'm trying to have a good time here. I don't know what's going on with us. I might as well make the best of it. I'm pretty sure this is probably what hell's like.
I opened the door.
I open the door.
So you open the door and you hear a
Sound like the scream from-
coming from behind you,
We'll get to you in a
down
minute.
the hall.
Are you okay in here?
You look into this room, you step in, and it is what appears to be a storage closet. Relatively large closet skill, about 6 feet on a side, and there are 3 people huddled in this closet. The scream echoes from behind you,
2 girls and a guy.
and yes, but that's just happenstance. Okay. The
Roaring
scream
20s is all I gotta say.
echoes from behind you, and the 3 spin around to look, and there is a woman you don't recognize, a man that is vaguely familiar. It looks like he's wearing shades. Maybe he's blind. I don't know. And
I don't believe you. Shut up.
Trixie.
Are
Okay,
they
good?
the incorporeal?
Oh my god, Tommy! I'm so scared. Trixie leaps towards you, arms outstretched. Was that you screaming?
No.
Oh, so that's great.
Don't lie,
That's
huh?
great. You have friends? That's great. Do you know what's going on here? Me and Miss Merriweather and Mr. Merriweather over here. How's?
Just calm down.
Oh my god.
We're trying to figure out what's going on. Is there anyone else? Did you see anyone else?
No, we were listening to the Dr. Hook speech about how he cut off a kid with polio's legs to fix him, and
Was that before or after the 2 cartons a day for the
I think it was.
asthma?
I think it was after, and then everything went dark, and I woke up here.
You woke up in here.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Merriweather. Oh, she found you.
I don't know.
Stop talking. Just listen. Did you see?
I don't need to hear the story again. No.
How did you end up in there? Same.
He's blind. He just happened to stumble in.
Yes, I
Listen,
we
I
were
know you're
hearing-
not blind. Just tell the truth so we can move
takes
on.
off the shades. And his wife turns and looks at him and says, "Oh my god." No, he takes off the shades.
Miracles
Yeah.
all around.
He says, "It's like the lady said. We were listening to Dr. Hook's speech, and then everything went dark, and we woke up here, and everything was so strange. We kind of thought this might be a good place to stay,
But you woke up in this closet.
Yeah, it was really kind of awkward because we were all
So-
kind of tangled together, and I'm a happily married man.
Here's a good question. Do they appear incorporeal like us?
They do.
Okay.
That's what I
That's why I was curious. I was curious if they because they woke up here. So
right.
was
That's
weird.
makes sense.
Angus. Green dress.
Oh yes. Did you happen to see what happened to Miss Hook? By chance, when she was when Mr. Hook was up on stage, Dr. Hook,
Oh,
was she up there with him?
yeah.
And as far
And
as
then
anything else is
his-
concerned,
Miss Merriweather goes and slaps Mr. Murray on the shoulder. Is that who you were paying attention to? Yeah.
oh no, ma'am. I'm sure it's just the fact that when things are, you know what, son. Sorry.
He puts the shades back on.
If you weren't blind, you probably will be now, but that's all right.
Um,
Let's get you guys out of this. How about this, Tommy? I think it's best that they probably stay here for now.
and
yeah, I would agree.
Just stay here, stay quiet, Trixie. I understand. Scary.
Who are you? No, yeah, it's, you think it's safe in here?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's a relief, because I really didn't want to have to use it. And she reaches into her dress and she pulls out, like, an enormous .45 revolver. And
Well, you hold on to that. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but...
I rolled really well on my left roll.
Gangster's girlfriend.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, it's not really here. I don't know what's going on.
You know, I've never shot this before, but that's a lie. I've had plenty of practice. I never shot a person before, but
So
I really want to give it a try.
This is a broom closet?
Yeah, but it's like a cleaning closet.
Cleaning closet?
So yeah, there's a broom, there's a mop, there's some chemicals of various varieties.
Is there anything with sodium chloride in it?
Okay,
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, we can't touch anything anyways. Never mind, carry on.
Well,
Get some spectral bleach.
We haven't been able to touch anything.
you got a trombone,
You look down. You're
Yeah, but I'm
holding a
waving it.
trombone.
It's not the real one.
so it's not the real sodium chloride.
I try to grab a bottle of the chemicals. Do I grab anything? Does anything come out?
Also, it is at this point that the keeper has realized that sodium chloride is
Not exist.
is just bleach. Yeah. Look, I don't have a chemistry degree or a history degree. So yes, there's bleach in here. There's whatever 1920s version of Pine Sol exists. Probably Pine Sol. Yeah.
I'm going to get up from this lovely conversation, and I'm assuming that the scream that you said echoed behind us is actually behind us. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go to that adjacent door and try to pull it open.
Okay.
Well, before we go any further, just for the record, just so you know, sodium chloride is salt, not bleach, for all of you not paying attention.
So it is.
He did say he didn't
NaCl.
have a good degree.
NaCl. Oh my. I'm gonna
I
get
was
destroyed.
You said something about salt. I'm paying attention. I'm trying to learn.
I'm going
I thought
to
maybe if you knew something I didn't
Sodium
know.
chloride.
take it apart. Okay.
100 degrees.
That's right.
No, bleach is it's chloride, but
Sodium chloride.
We're not going to worry about it. We're going to call it bleach.
Yeah, because we got some creature running around, and I don't think that's important.
Possibly. To burn his eyes out.
In any case, you heard the scream.
I'm
And what I'll tell you is that probably you're thinking it came from the hallway, but there is this other door here, and who knows? Maybe there's something behind door number 2.
That's right. I'm opening the door.
All right, so you turn around.
I'm
Grab
last
the-
time I'm gonna say, stay here, close the door. We will be back.
Okay.
So I turned to Angus
And
and I
I
go,
shut the door.
Goodbye.
This, the father was in the military breaching the doors. Like he's...
So Father Gabriel kicks in the door. Crucifix that's already. All right.
I think he's scared out of his mind. And we did not get him that helmet.
There is no flight to Father Gabriel, only fight. So Father Gabriel, you open the door, and it opens into a what appears to be a waiting room. There's a set of sofas that kind of like circle the room, with a coffee table set in the middle, and various magazines or pamphlets laid out on the table in kind of like a very organized fashion. There's a door at the far side of the room, and that is what you see.
Slow down there, hard charger. That's my job.
There are no people here.
I close the spectral door and say there's no people here.
Was there another door on the other end of the room?
Far side.
Leading back towards... Where?
No clue, but it's not where the scream came from. Like that one.
Where does it come from this time?
Back the way you came, towards the towards that hallway that you entered into from the ballroom.
All right, let's go back up there in the hallway, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay. I walk and I lead the way. Slow down, Father. I got this.
Listen, when we get into the next hallway, I look up
You look up.
and see. I guess I'm looking for something on the ceiling.
You just see light bulbs.
Okay.
They're flickering, kind of soft.
What about around the walls?
No, you see marble walls. You see there are paintings all along the walls, but they appear to belong, is what I'll tell you.
Okay.
The far side of the hallway is darkened. Again, there's and that is where you think the screaming is coming from, probably.
With the repetition and how we're hearing this,
When I scream is when the scream happens.
Is it
Yeah.
moving?
No.
Okay, we just suck at directionals.
Right. Well, let's just keep following that direction, I guess.
Indeed. That's probably the best course of action. I'll stand behind, gentlemen.
All right, so you start walking down the hall.
With all these.
At this point, I would like Greg. Please roll me a d6. No, sorry, a d10.
No, I don't like all this note flipping. There's a lot of notes there I don't appreciate.
6.
6. Oh, okay, all right.
It's never a good face, is it?
Well,
Just like chuckle to himself with a mischievous
I just,
smile.
just for the record,
Okay.
you look awfully happy there in the camera.
Rolling a psychology check.
psychology on Ethan. He needs pills. No. All right. So you walk down the hall, right? And as you progress down the hall, this darkness that sort of occupied the far side of the room recedes before you, and it is at this point that you give me an intelligence roll.
So this is the father just doing his own thing again.
99 out of 80.
Your presence repels the darkness.
Not. Okay.
Holy diaper.
Yeah. So the rest of you would see him walking down the hall. I presume you guys walk as well?
Yes.
All right, so following behind, the darkness recedes before you.
Why do you keep leading? Get behind, father.
Hurry it up.
Whoa.
As you walk down the hall, you walk a couple dozen feet here, and you can then see out in front of you at the far end of the hall, there is a door,
Okay.
a set of stairs, and then about 80 feet down the hall to your right, there is a gap, like a doorway without a door.
Oh,
Right.
okay. It's like an archway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of just a frame there.
What do we do for a screen?
So Tommy pauses,
What
and
do
you
hear,
hear
Terry Hogan?
the sound of silence. But what you do hear is a kind of shuffling noise. Just a
Don't worry, I'll put some sound effects in there for that.
all right.
Just shuffling, like scurrying, or like
Like something scraping against stone, but not. Well, it's like shoes on stone. If you were just
so it's
scraping your shoes.
stuff.
Okay.
You continue down the hall.
Father, stop. I will lead the way.
He's already up.
Does my incorporeal lighter light?
You flip it out. Yes.
Does it do anything different? Or just lights?
It
up
just
and
it makes a
normal?
whoop sound.
Oh, it
but-
makes a cool noise and no flame. All right, I
Yeah.
put it back in.
No, it lights.
Oh, it lights.
Yeah, it just now also
Makes a cool noise.
Makes
Makes
a
a cool
cool
noise. Oh, that's even better. All right, so I go ahead and I walk towards where I think the shuffling, scuffling is on.
it is coming from ahead of you. So does everybody continues forward, and you approach the end of the hall, and that opening on the right hand side, towards the east, appears before you. You look in, and you see a very large room, larger even than the ballroom. Ceilings about 25, 30 feet high. All around the walls are covered with an array of archaic arms and armor. Set in the middle of the room, there's what appears to be a supported suit of plate armor sat atop a full set of barding, and bearing a lance with a shield in the other hand. You see on the southern side of the room, there is a display case filled with muskets and pistols and thick 15th, 16th century breastplates, right? This is the armory exhibit at the Cleveland Museum of Art.
I've seen that. It's wonderful.
And the light emanating, as we all now understand, from Father Gabriel banishes the shadows of the room. You see nothing here beyond the exhibits at first glance. To your left-hand side, there is, as you're looking into this room, there is the door at the end of the hall, right, and a set of stairs. The door at the end has a window in it, and pitch black is all you can see through that window.
I see.
And you hear a whoosh, 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 that shuffling noise, not the whispers, the shuffles.
Shuffling noise, and where's it coming from where the black spot is? In the window?
It is hard to tell.
Spread out. See the world.
I cone over my ears to try to muffle out the sound, see if I can get a direction of where it's coming from.
Give me a
I can't hear very well, but it's worth a shot.
You pull out an ear hole. You take your trombone and you put it up to
I
your
break
ear.
it and I put
like
it up
a-
against my ear. And oh my goodness, that is fantastic. I love it. That is a 17 out of 20.
Yeah. It appears to be coming from back the way you came.
I think we're going the wrong way again. I'm so confused.
The armory.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason why we're here.
So I wanted to do this, and I don't know if I could or not, but just because I'm noticing the father repelling things, I look for anything that might have been, I don't know, armor that maybe whole Knights wore, or weapons that they had.
Crusaders.
Crusaders.
That's
yeah.
exactly what I was thinking.
Would you like to give me a history roll?
Yeah, sure. No. They have no education. And fuck the hell no. Nope.
Are you saying anything?
There's a lot of medieval stuff in here.
Are you saying anything about what you're trying,
Yeah,
Simon?
absolutely.
Then I would like to make an education roll, sir.
I'm going to need history for this.
History for this one? Yeah.
Would you like to give me a history roll?
I'm pretty sure that I
Try to.
shit. No, actually, I have some mystery. Look at that. Let's go. Come on, big money. Holy, dude, I can't make this stuff up.
8%.
8%. All right.
Do not touch my dice. I don't want them cursed by you. No, you leave them alone. You're best to leave them
Oh.
alone, sir. 8% out of 20. Nope, you go ahead and get your 25. It's
No. So to really get a good look, you're going to need to enter the room.
That's.
It's a very large room.
Let's go.
And so as you enter the room, you start going through the exhibits, going around them, looking for these armor of holy knights, and you don't find anything that would really stand out. You're able to date certain items, right? This is a suit. This is a chainmail hauberk from the Crusades. So maybe that qualifies. Maybe it doesn't, right? This is a set of plate mail from the late Renaissance, right? So it's heavy, it's thick, meant to possibly stop bullets.
Is
right?
there any blackness on this room?
There is,
Darkness with a
as
big
you-
D? perhaps?
As you enter the room, you realize that your vision remains kind of the same. You can see about 80, 100 feet ahead of you, and then after that, everything turns to shadows.
So, do I see anything that could represent the Knights Templar? It is an art and history kind of thing. No.
You don't see anything that would
Nice.
that would represent that now.
Do I see any crosses whatsoever?
Oh yeah, sure, all over the place. They're part of heraldry, all over the place. So you would see it engraved in armor, right? You would see standards and tabards, right, or replicas thereof.
How about the Lutherans? They seem pretty religious, close to the beat.
So I look for anything that look for the most humble thing that looks as a cross.
Like a grail.
One not made out of knuckle, made of
Made of
You see lots of stuff that belongs in a museum.
You're stealing all my thunder, damn it!
No, I mean, there's plenty of humble stuff in here. There's a chainmail shirt that was probably
Let me ask you
worn
this.
by the Vikings.
Are
just brought it up.
there any?
I mean, there's lots of chainmail in here.
Are there any helmets?
Plenty, yes.
I find a helmet for the father. Can I pick these?
No, there are many different styles. You've got a great helm. You've got a visored sort of raven-beaked helm.
I would
right,
like
you've got a
something that would
Saxon.
cover his face and protect his head.
Not the Saxons.
I don't know. I is any of this stuff? I'm able to pick up any of this stuff, or does a corporeal?
Indeed.
Incorporeal thing-
So as you, what would you grab first? Like you go over to a stand of helmets, right? And you reach forward and you grab at one and you pull out a spectral copy of the helmet.
Is it way the same to me as what it would if I raised the real one?
It does, yeah.
All right, Father, I know you're on the weak side, so I'm going to give you this leather armor.
It doesn't exist.
Oh, shit, I guess you're screwed. Can you put this helmet on? Does it hurt too much, Father? There you go. Can you see where you're going?
You put it on the correct way. I'm not going to make you put it on backwards. And you put it on, and it restricts your vision a little bit, but it feels protective.
So,
Hello. I don't know if this is going to work, but he needs a helmet. He keeps falling into things, and I can't stop.
He looks
put
ridiculous.
on the chain now.
I don't care what he looks like.
There are plenty of sets, so you go ahead and you walk over to a stand and you reach your hand through the glass and pull out a chainmail
Probably
shirt.
said is where it came from.
Yeah, this one is
So I'm looking for the Crusades.
sure. This one it came from what is now. It came from what is now Cyprus.
Perfect.
I will also grab a shield with a cross on it. I don't care
Sure.
which one. Any of them will do.
This one's kind of tilted, so it's like an X, more of a cross.
No,
but,
I'm gonna cross. No,
all right.
it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna work.
So you grab a piece of chainmail, and you put it on, and you grab a shield, and you have a shield, and it's kind of heavy, but it's nice and sturdy. You've got a hatchet.
Well, the thing about a ship is I can put people behind me and hold up the shield.
So do you grab like a buckler, or is it like a kite that you got going on, or a heater?
Okay.
Biggest one is a kite.
Yeah, I was shivering.
Oh, I was thinking a tower. But tower shield.
I mean, you tell me. You know what? I don't know what's here because this is a theater of the mind, and I am not in yours.
There is, if you are looking for something, it's probably here. It is a very large collection, as anybody who goes to the Cleveland Museum of Art could tell you.
I will take the largest shield that I can carry without being encumbered.
You grab a kite shield.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's what I will do.
I'm looking for something square, long, towers.
So there are no such shields here, mainly because those were the ones most likely to be destroyed. They were very much in use, and they took a beating.
Father, make sure that you stay behind Brew and I, all right? Stay with Tommy. He'll keep you relatively safe. Make sure your shoes are tied as well.
Grab a kite shield.
Sure.
specifically from Crusades.
Sure.
And we'll take 2 minutes to bless them.
So,
We have no idea what we're dealing
You-
with. You're giving us weird looks, but you know damn well we're crazy here.
look, that's fine. So, we have a scene, all right? In the middle of the Cleveland Museum of Art, there is the shuffling noise. It hasn't stopped, by the way. Coming from somewhere. You're not quite sure where. You grab a set of a chainmail shirt, you put it on. It's a little awkward, right? It wasn't made for you. It's old, right? You're not used to it, but you put it on, grab a shield, you walk over, you grab a shield, and you turn back to the father, who now has a visored helmet on, no other armor, just the helmet, and he's lifted the visor. And the two of you walk over and you kneel, and Father Gabriel, you reach over, you grab a sword from one of the stands, and I dub thee, Sabru, Sir Scotsman.
Fine.
I mean, I wasn't knighting them, but
Okay, fine. All right, you flip it around, grab it by the handle like a cross, and or grab it by the blade. That is,
I jacked you.
it cuts your hand off. No. So you walk over and you bless them, right, as best as you're able, and this happens. Tommy, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for this ridiculous to end so we can go back towards the shuffling.
All right.
Are you guys done?
Take the blade, flip it around, drop my visor. Let's go.
I look at Tommy and I say, Tommy,
Yeah.
when was the last time you were removed from your body? Oh, never? Oh, that's interesting because we have no idea what the fuck is going on. So we're taking the best precautions that we do know.
And I look right at Blue.
I was following his lead.
I tighten my glove.
Oh, that's great, NJ. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So, where are we going? In this.
Are you trying not to show? You're just...
It's behind. It's the cameras in front of you.
Oh, that's right.
Well, this shit, then.
What?
Well, this is the
I have no
best kind of
excuse.
stuff.
I have no excuse. All right. So, in this room, there are a couple of. Okay. All right. So there's the way you came in, right? On the southern side of the room, kind of bracketing that stand, where the more modern gear was, as in muskets and pistols, right? There are two hallways. One leads immediately into another sort of smaller room, which appears to contain arms and armor, right? Sort of offshoot of the armory, and then it also kind of leads into. You're able to see like pastoral paintings and tapestries, right? We're looking more at sort of historical European art, right? There is another hall. There are two halls on the southern side of the room. There's that one that I just described, and another one that just appears to be a straight marble hallway. On the eastern side of the room, there are two hallways as well. One of which you are unable to see what is down the hall. You can just tell they kind of opens directly into another room, and the other one, which is another one of those long marble hallways. So two to the east, two to the south, one to the west, and that's the one you came in.
I try to listen again for the shuffling.
Okay, and at this point, you're able to determine it comes from somewhere to the south.
Let's go the direction.
Go in the same direction, I suppose.
So there are two hallways to the south. Which do you choose? One on the left, one on the right.
Well, eeny, meeny, whatever.
Left.
The left. So the left is the one that leads further into where you're seeing these tapestries and sort of European art. And old Tommy boy, would you give me a D10, please?
Sure. Oh, fantastic.
It's a 7.
Wrong way.
Apparently, we got to get you on a spreadsheet or something.
You are correct.
Well, it's the 1920s, so there wouldn't be such a thing yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
As you enter the hall to the south there, you walk into this room. It's got immediately kind of partitions, right? On the left is more of those tapestries. On the right, you see more like oil paintings, right? Perhaps something a little bit more modern. If you have art painting or something like that, or a history, I'd take those if you like. Basically, it's just sort of split between more Dark Ages, early medieval period, and probably something closer to modern. And you begin to hear whispers from the medieval area.
I would like to give it a listen.
You need not roll. You hear a, wow, I never been to this part of the museum before. What's this one? Are we supposed to be back here? And as you,
Do I recognize the voice?
No.
No? All right. Well, I'm just at this point, yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to be back here or not, but I like the view. What do you guys like the best?
and they, I like this. And as you walk in, so there are paintings all along the walls in here, right? There are pieces of furniture and like wardrobes and different pieces of sort of early medieval woodwork, right? And in this room, there are two people as well. One is kind of tall, broad, is a tall, broad-shouldered man, bald, and kind of hunched over to speak with their buddy there, who is a much shorter man, with a soaked set of server's clothing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, just look at
And
that.
I turns around.
No, boy. Was that the same scream?
No,
Okay.
no. And there, young Mr. Eldridge stands, screaming at you.
Boy, stop screaming. Jesus. Get a hold of yourself.
Turning around with him is somebody you do not recognize, as apart from perhaps you saw him somewhere in the gala before. It's just
Nothing that I would recognize. Just like perhaps I see him, but I understand.
Yeah, and he turns around and you can see he was wearing this black suit with a startling red tie, and he's got this kind of bemused look on his face. Oh, who are you? Do you know how we got here?
Mm-hmm. You woke up here, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to roll a psychology roll that. Yes, right. That's
Okay. Sure. Yeah, give me a psychology roll.
that's a failure.
That is not.
You succeeded?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, he's like, yeah, I woke up here. I woke up here with my buddy Eldridge here, and
Buddy?
yeah.
Guy in the suit, red tie, buddy with the clean kid. He ran away from church a long time ago and's been doing Satanist things. I mean, curious things with the occult. Okay, yeah, okay, your buddy. I'd pay attention.
Do you say all this?
Yes.
He looks at you, and a big smile comes over his face. I would like to know everybody's dexterity score.
Oh, yeah. 55.
55. 55.
50.
Okay. So, father, with an H at the end. So 55. Tommy has a 50.
Mm-hmm.
Blue?
Yeah, sir.
55.
You guys are not the quickest.
70.
Never mind. That's right, Mr. Superhuman over here.
You sat here and rolled with me, so that if I can't...
Hey, look.
For the person that got
I
me
ain't
these
casting
dice,
shade.
I appreciate it, and you know who you are.
Now, the big guy, in any other group, would be a big guy. In this group, he is an average-sized guy. He is slightly smaller than Blue and Angus. As has been established, Eldridge is not particularly large. He's an average size, but he does appear to be pretty quick. So, as Blue points all this out, he says, "You dress real fine, are friends with this soaking wet attendant, right? Where all this weird stuff is happening, right? And a mask essentially falls off of the big guy's face, right? Oh, I never was a fan of all the subtlety. The four of you will serve as fine offerings." And we are going to get into our first combat of our Cthulhu. game.
Sorry, boys. A couple of shit.
So, the way that combat works in Cthulhu is we have rounds, right? Everybody gets to take a turn in the round, and initiative is based off of dexterity scores. There's no rolling. If you're quick, you're quick. If you're slow, you're slow. And it turns out that Eldridge is the quickest guy here. So, to set the scene once more, right? Marble walls all around you, covered in medieval paintings and tapestries. There are pieces of furniture scattered throughout the room. Priceless artifacts. Eldridge runs over to this probably at this point 1,000-year-old chair, picks it up, and takes a swing at Father Gabriel. Father Gabriel, you know, I left the church for a reason. Yeah. It's because my parents, right? They got tired of you grabbing my ears. No, so he grabs the chair, he whips around and tries and deck Father Gabriel with it.
So, question.
Does it involve chairs and being decked?
No, they're also incorporeal, or are they corporeal?
Yes, they appear to be incorporeal.
Okay, that's right. Just wanted to verify.
So Father Gabriel, we now enter combat. Somebody is trying to assault you.
Okay.
You have an option to either fight back, using some form of fighting skill, or dodge. Right, and the difference is fighting back means that if you succeed, if you beat their roll, you can either do damage to them, you could do some form of fighting maneuver. It gives you an opportunity to harm your assailant on their turn, or you can dodge. And the difference is that if you're fighting back, you lose ties. If you are dodging, you win ties. He's going to be rolling his skill. You're going to roll your skill. And the results will fall where they are, or where they lay. There's a dodge skill and a fighting skill.
Well,
which
dodge is 40. Fighting brawl is 25.
Okay.
So we're going to try and dodge.
All right, and so he's going to roll his fighting brawl against your dodge. What do we get?
69.
That is a nice roll, but fortunately for you, young Eldridge, perhaps he spent too much effort trying to hoist this chair to club you with, because he rolled a 92. So he reaches over, grabs this chair, and whirls around to club Father Gabriel. And you just, oh, what's this on the ground? You duck, and it goes whistling over your head. He spins around, and he's almost like he's trying to keep momentum with a hammer, right? We move on. Next is Angus. So you see Eldridge run over and grab the chair, take a swing at Father Gabriel. Father Gabriel, he ducks out of the way, and you.
Well, at this point, I'm already holding my blackjack in my hand.
You've got your blackjack in your hand, not your thwippy lighter?
No, I said I put it away.
Okay, all right.
Said
That's
the
fine.
light's up,
That's
I said
fine.
that.
That's fine. You got your blackjack.
I mean, when I walked down the hallway, since we've left, I haven't taken it out of my hand. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just smack little Eldritch upside the head.
Okay, so he takes a swing at Father Gabriel. That'll teach you to grab my ears. I'm gonna have so much fun with you when I'm done. And you run over to club him over the head with your
And I literally
blackjack.
backhand him with the blackjack, and I say, "Boy, you don't talk to the father that way."
All right, of course he is going to fight back. And those were not the right dice. Okay, all right. What do we got?
And I'm just doing. What are we?
So with this would be a fighting brawl. for
Fighting
you.
draw. Oh, that would be 26, huh?
Out of
Out of 60.
So hard success.
Yes.
You will beat his regular success, and so you will harm him with your blackjack.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let me find a nice little D8 here. Let me find a
It does more damage than my
more than my
gun. More than my
one D8 plus
Oh no, not more.
plus the DB. Oh, plus the damage bonus. So that's a D4. Hold on.
D6 plus the BB.
Yeah,
my 4.
Listen, boys, I did my investigating when I picked weapons. I made sure that I picked stuff that would hurt. All right, let's go. Oh, it's not supposed to go in there. So that is a 7 and a 1 share for 8.
And your damage bonus, right?
That is my. I rolled my D4.
Okay, so you run over. He's whipping this chair around, like he's about to toss it at somebody, and you duck under one of the swings. He tries to bring it around on you, and you uppercut him essentially with his blackjack right in the sweet jaw, right in the jaw, and you see his eyes roll up, and he falls to the ground, dropping the chair. It actually goes flying into a tapestry, tearing it from the wall. The chair shatters to the ground, and you guys are really happy that it's spectral, because otherwise these priceless works of art would have been destroyed.
I told
And
you,
that's
boy.
your primary concern.
Then I reached in my pocket. Don't talk to the father like
So you
that.
pick up the blackjack and you put it in your mouth like a pipe.
Go ahead.
And
George, what happened?
all right. So as you duck up, smack him in the jaw, we then go to the big guy with a bright red tie.
Now, at this point, am I... So the father, he went to swing at the father, I would have to smack him, so that would put me between me and the guy in the red tie.
Indeed. But something a little strange happens, because he doesn't go for you. Instead, he turns and he looks at Tommy. He says, "Oh, this is just perfect. I get to wrap my hands around you ahead of time." And he rushes at old Tommy Moretti. And as he does so, he's got his hands outstretched towards you, and you can see that he is also wearing gloves, much like you. But his have spikes protruding from the palms and his fingers, and he's lunging for your throat.
Okay.
Would you like to fight back or dodge?
I will fight back.
Okay.
Go, Buffalo.
What do we got?
I'm going to use a luck point. I rolled 36 out of 35, and I'm going to use a luck on this. He's not getting me.
Okay. Well, so you fought back, and you succeeded. But he also succeeded. And because he fought back, he wins the tie.
Damn it.
All right. All right. So you're going to take 4 points of damage. He lunges forward, grasps you by the throat, and he begins to strangle you with these little barbs coming from the palms of his hands, digging into your throat and drawing blood.
4 points?
Correct. Starts throttling you.
That's right. That's right.
And as he breathes into your face, you have this stench of rotten booze, like flows like the worst bathtub gin you ever smelled, just subsuming you, pouring into your pores, as it were. Fun stuff. So he grabs you, bears you to the ground, and has his hands around your throat. Okay. We then go to either Father Gabriel or Blue. You guys choose.
Sure. Yeah, so I see him strangling out.
Yeah, he's actually got him on the ground, and he's
So I literally, yeah. So I'm gonna axe this guy in the back of the head.
you gonna ask him a question.
I'm gonna bury it deep in his brain.
What does more damage? Axe of the cornet? I'm just kidding.
So you run over, axe in hand, and you take a swing at him. Now he's got Tommy on the ground,
Yeah.
right? Which means he's going to take a little bit of a penalty here. He can still react to you, though. So what he's going to try and do is fight back, but his maneuver is not to try and punch you or anything like that. Instead, he's going to try and roll
Places.
and put Tommy in the way of your axe.
He said, that is not good.
Did you fumble?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
87.
Oh, it's not a fumble. You're fine. He also fails. So as he tries to shift Tommy, he doesn't get quite the leverage he needs to put Tommy in the way of your axe. But what he does do is manage to move himself out of the way. So you swing for his neck, and he kind of jerks himself to the side, and you whiff. All right. Father Gabriel, you've been swung at with a chair, and then out of nowhere, here comes Angus, wha-bam, uppercutting Eldridge with a blackjack, and your visor drops in front of your eyes, and you can't see. No, that's not true. You can see perfectly fine. But what do you do? You've got this big guy tussling on the ground with Tommy. You see Blue whiff with his hatchet, and as a man of the cloth,
Priests aren't great scrappers, I'm just saying. I think... Am I still glowing, by the by?
you were never glowing.
Oh, all right.
But you certainly think that the dark is fleeing from you.
Oh, okay. Well, oh well. So I guess, so the sword that I picked up.
Sure. No fail. Okay, so I've got an option here. You could either use it like a club and use your fighting brawl skill, or you can use it like a sword and use fighting swords, which I believe has a base value of 15%.
Okay. Well, my brawl is better than that.
Mhm.
So maybe I'll just try and
You're going to try and handle upon
all strike that.
Yeah, sure.
All
Are
right.
you going to end him rightly?
No.
Sure. Now, he's already had to dodge an attack, so he actually has a penalty to this. So give it a go. Did we succeed?
Idiot.
Fortunately, he also failed.
I had to
So
miss myself.
you try and conk him on the head with the pommel of this sword. You've never used a sword. It's unbalanced, and you just whiff. But you don't stab yourself, so that's cool. All right. Tommy, you are on the ground, hands around your throat. Dodging and weaving, this big guy is like tearing at the flesh of your throat with his barbed gloves. What do you do?
I'm gonna take my gun and I'm gonna place it under his chin and pull the trigger.
Okay. So, usually, point blank would give you a bonus die. You're tussling on the ground. That's going to give you a penalty die, so those will cancel out. Now, your gun, I believe, gives you the option of shooting once or up to 3 times.
I will shoot once.
You're going to shoot once, all right?
I
So,
don't want the negative to that.
So you're going to try and get your gun into a position where you can shoot him. Now you're tussling on the ground. He's choking you. This is not easy, right? I'm going to say that given the closeness of your positions, I am going to give him the opportunity to dodge. But he's already tried to dodge twice, so he'll have a couple penalties here because he's outnumbered.
That is a 56 out of 60.
That is a success, and he failed. So you maneuver your gun into position, and you pull the trigger.
Yes, I do.
Gangster Tommy with a glove. Give me some damage.
That is 6 damage, sir.
6 damage. So the sound of the gun shatters the otherwise relative quiet of the museum. And 6 points down from that is not major. Okay, so he lets out a cry of pain, and blood blossoms from his left side, where you managed to get the gun pressed right up against him. But it is not a lethal blow, at least not immediately. We go to the top. Eldridge is, what? On the ground. We go to Angus.
I step on Eldridge as I go over to where Tommy's at.
You step on his ear, and
I step right on his ear, and I kind of do a little twisting motion with the ball of my foot as I step through.
no, Father, no.
Shut up, boy.
And you step over to.
I'm going right towards the big guy, trying to mess with Tommy.
Okay, all right. And I assume you're going to cosh him on the back of the head.
You know, you'll have to refresh my memory because I'm not entirely sure in this. I would like to try and break him free of the grasp, because at this point, does the damage break his grip on Tommy?
So that can be what you try to do. Is rather than
I wasn't
trying to
sure
hurt
if
him.
the shot would make him stop or not.
So being shot didn't make him stop. But rather than try and smack him over the head, you're going to try and break his hold.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the idea.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before we get to you, I would like a Constitution roll, please.
Ooh. That would be a 5 out of
I saw the double zeros and I was just waiting for 100.
45. No, that's an extreme.
Okay, yeah. So you are not yet in danger of suffocating, or being strangled, I should say. Okay, sorry. Back to you. So you're going to try and break the hold.
I'm trying to break the hold, so I'm going to go up behind him and I'm going to shove my hand right with Tommy's shot in there.
All right. So
Reach in for the guts.
try and pull out his liver.
Whatever's there, whatever side it is, yeah. So why not?
And pull out.
And like break him free.
It sounds to me like this will be a fighting.
All right, that's fair.
Give it a go.
So
All right.
break a rib.
That is a 16, sir.
Strength check.
Yeah, no. He rolled after all of his penalty dice. He rolled a 96.
If that makes any difference.
Yeah, no. So you shove your hand in there, and you're trying to cause pain more than damage, and you certainly do. He's and he releases his grip
All right.
and falls to the ground. All right.
Would I be holding him still or no?
Would you like to be holding him?
Fingering the wound.
I would say that so far, what I've seen out of the three of them, no.
All right. So you don't want to. So you're gonna let him fall to the ground.
I'm gonna yank out whatever I can with my hand on the way out. This is war, sir. I'm not playing around.
You pull out a kidney stone. He said, "Oh, thank you."
Was it the bullet?
And no, he falls to the ground, clearly in pain. Now, you know what? Just roll your damage bonus for me.
All right, damage bonus.
Yeah.
Just a 4. That's 3.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's hurt. There's a gout of blood as you rip out a piece of something, and
I just drop
top
it. Yeah, whatever.
squishes on the ground.
Just
And,
for the record, Father, there's going to be a lot more swear words. I know there's going to be a lot more Hail Marys for me, but
So you're holding him, right?
No, he let him drop.
Well, here's the thing I'll tell you, right? This is out of game. I'm not trying to be killed by one of you. That seems to happen in this game very often. So no, I'm not going to hold on.
So this guy on the ground, right? He, you piece of. Oh, he looks up at you. You got bloody hands. You got a blackjack, and he looks over at Tommy, who's still on the ground, and he rolls back over onto Tommy and tries to strangle him again.
I guess I should help. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I might be done here, but not out there. I'm gonna get my fun while I can. And he,
Well, that's not good.
I'm fighting brawl obviously. That is a success.
Well, he got a extreme success. So,
It's not going to.
I don't suppose you put on a chainmail shirt earlier, did you? No, okay. Now, good news. Okay. There's no good news. So this is an impaling weapon, which means that it will do maximum damage, plus a damage.
Yeah, no, I know.
How much did I do last time? Just
Enough. 4.
4 points. So that's 10 points of damage as he tears into you. So you now have a major wound and you are dying. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah. All right, give me a Constitution roll, please. I want to make sure I get this right.
That is a 75 out of 45, sir.
Oh. So, as the lights begin to dim in this gallery, in this exhibit, all of you will notice there is shadow creeping up the walls. Not even the radiance of Father Gabriel can push it away. This large man, bleeding, gouting blood from a hole in his side, rolls over, grasps Tommy Moretti by the throat, and tears his larynx out. And that is where we're going to end tonight. So, if you guys enjoyed that, give us a like, maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe, and thanks for joining us tonight. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Well, that didn't end well at all. Holy shit.
No, I'm sorry, what? You want me to read these? All right, I guess I'm... all original content by Roleplay Repeat. The TTRPG system used is Call of Cthulhu, 7th edition by Chaosium. You can find exclusive merchandise at nerdyteeco.com. That is nerdyteeco.com. All music provided by Zombieman1793. And we'd like to say a very special thanks to our family and our friends. Thank you for putting up with us. I mean, all your support. And no giant, cosmic, supernatural, cephalopod-headed humanoids were harmed in the making of this video. At least for now, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Good night.